is what I want. Tell her I'm ready, the check coming heavy. I bought them made busy, no this ain't a Chevy. The king of my
Menu
city.
narration set to 100.
Coming to get me. I've been in the pocket like he's in a wallet. If you think you got it, then pull up and bet me. I'm keeping it solid and just being honest. You ain't gotta like
Menu
me, but
narration set to 100.
Boy, if you ain't talking paper, I tell sure it's been around and watch it. Every time I hit the stage, I make it. Yeah, I just pull up to the crib and then boy, if you ain't talking paper, I tell sure it's been around and watch it. Every time I hit the stage, I make it. Yeah, I just pull up to the crib and then
Yeah, huh? Let's go. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey, yeah. It's so rugged.
It's the only fan-owned franchise here in the NFL. And tens of thousands of those fans have their cheese heads on and have filled the stands of historic Lambeau Field here in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Today, we see who's better in the NFC between the Detroit Lions and the Green Bay Packers. On one sideline, look at the Lions head coach. These guys just about set to go in this one. Along the opposing sideline, the head coach of the Packers. These guys are ready as they always are to play in front of this home crowd, hoping the extra surge of momentum pays off in a win. Welcome in, everybody. Kate Scott alongside Brock Heward, and I know all of us are ready for this new season to begin. And we're underway here in Green Bay. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. To the Packers offense, getting set for their first drive. They'll be led out by the Utah State product and former first-rounder back in 2020, Jordan Love.
And I really think this is one of those moments where every starting quarterback in the opener, right? Week one, all has a sense of gratitude. All has a smile on their face. You're one of 32 guys on the planet that get to start an NFL season, and you want to make the most of that chance.
Down.
Love with it on first down. This is complete. It's Matthew Golden. He's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. A pickup of 17. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
Let's go.
Love now, off the play action. Completed to his running back. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Just a yard left to go on second down.
At their 48-yard line.
Takes the handoff now low. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And this defense going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on third down.
Here we go.
Air it out on third. Complete beyond the marker. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. After that play, we see some concern out there, and now we know why. That's our top pick in the draft who's shaken up. Boy, they had big expectations for him this season. Hopefully this turns out to be nothing. That's caught Tucker Kraft. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
That's another Packers first down. First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Quick, yellow.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. So call it a half dozen on that run, Brock. It's second down.
Taken down at the 14-yard line. It's a pickup of 6.
Check
Love out of the shotgun. Into traffic, complete. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be first and goal now.
9 yards. That's another Packers first down.
Black one.
And he scores. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers finish up an excellent opening series. Jaden Reed, the touchdown. Cyber's able to connect on that extra point. And the Packers take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1 for 1. The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. Here's Thomas on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So now it's the Lions' turn to head out for the first time on offense. And they're brought out by a player with immense expectations and promise in the league. He was picked first overall in 2024 out of USC, Caleb Williams.
I got a smile on my face. I know he has a smile on his face as he runs out with a new season ripe with every possibility. This is only the first scene of a 4.5-month movie where he could be playing the part of the league MVP, maybe leading a legit contender into the postseason. How he starts this campaign, though, and how you start can have a massive impact on how things play out.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on second down.
Brings up second and
Again, it's Gibbs. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. He only finds a window for 2, but that's still enough for a first down.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
First down, Detroit.
First down, Williams. Got for big yards on the right side. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And the Lions have a first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Now the first carry for Quinshon Judkins. And he's in the negative to begin the new season, Brock. First carry of the year winds up losing yards. Back to the line they go. It's second down. Now Williams. That's caught. Here's Quinshon Judkins. And they make the tackle at the 38. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
Williams from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. It's a new set of downs. Here we go, first and 10.
And the Lions first down. First and 10 at the 60.
Here's the handoff. And he will get this to the end zone for a Detroit touchdown. The Lions finish off their opening drive. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Green Bay offense returning to the field for their second possession. They're 1 for 1 so far to begin the new NFL season. Touchdown on their opening drive. Let's see if they have 2 for 2 in them.
Yellow, line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this first and 10. Play fake, it's Love. Finds his man, it's Craig. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
Here we go, here we go.
38-yard
Black, 95. Hut.
Thrown on first down, Love. Completed over the middle. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it'll give the Packers the first.
Packers first down. First and 10.
Check, pitch.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he gets some decent yardage there before they send him out. Looks like about 6, so we've got 2nd and 4.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on, because one-on-one, he's going to run right through you.
Jump off caught by his back. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
A loss of 1. It's now 3rd and 5.
Blue check.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Love from the gun. This is Reed working the right side. And he's going to get a modest amount on that return before he ends up out of bounds.
J.K. Scott on the punt for the Packers.
We're through 1 quarter of this opening weekend of football. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. We'll return to historic Lambeau Field after this. Time for our 2nd quarter. It'll be Packer football to begin. And we thought for a second they might leave the offense out there, but the punt team on instead. And this one ventures out of play on the fly. The question is where it's marked. Looks like they'll say the 17-yard line. So the Lions headed out for their 2nd drive of the game. And they are really starting the season off with a banger of a contest here, Brock. A chance to measure up against a division rival, and this win could be an important one to have in hand in just a few months. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
That's complete to Sam Laporta. And they're going to bring him down after his play rips off quite a chunk of yardage there, up to the 30. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Ready to run.
Off the gut they go with Gibbs. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. To throw, Williams. He's caught. Here comes Jahmyr Gibbs. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. So 1st down from the 41.
1st down. It's a gain of 10.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. And they'll only find 1 yard up the gut. 2nd down. Whistles after that play for an unfortunate sight. A player hurt in the 1st game of the season. Training staff out to work on it. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Short pass brought in. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz, and he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Williams to throw on 3rd. A bit of a screen pass for Judkins. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. And that play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
That's another Detroit Lions. 1st down. An 8-yard pickup. 1st down, Detroit.
This dude just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that 1st down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
Handoff now to Judkins. And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that is good for Detroit 1st down.
Lions, 1st down. A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Lions.
Quite a defensive battle, Brock, that we have got so far as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Lambeau after this. All set to go now from the 35. Williams to throw on first. Builds up this one. Fights up the tackle, but he lost the ball. He left the ball behind. And they say the Packers got to this one. Well, he was fighting off defenders, trying for the extra yards. You understand it, but might have been what cost him and opened the door for that fumble.
Okay, you and I both know this game has changed so much in our lifetimes. It's evolved in so many different ways. But I promise you, you can go back to the 60s, the 70s, and many of these fumbles occur just like that. You break one tackle, you let up just a little bit, and that next guy comes home and delivers the devastating blow.
Now we have a stoppage. No challenges inside of 2 minutes and a half, but the replay official wants to take another look at this on their own. Yeah, pretty bang-bang play out there. It's tough to see exactly what happened on our first look in real time.
But you know what I like here, and I do appreciate, and these officials are so good at let the play just play itself out before calling it dead. Now all the replays and the camera angles will give us such a better idea of really what happened.
After review of the play,
take that fumble away. The officials overturn the call and say he was down. To throw is Williams. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to manage 3 for them on the play. Stopped just a little bit shy of the marker.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
3rd and 2, Williams. Defender is there, he knocks it away, and that's going to force 4th down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
That field goal unit is still on the sidelines. They are going for this. On 4th down, it's Williams. That one's good to McConkey. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
As a quarterback, you just know in that situation when you go for it on 4th down, it may mean sometimes throwing into double coverage. But if you're going to go for it, at least give your guy a shot to make a play. And against really long odds, he came up with a big-time catch.
From the red zone on 1st. Quick slant, that's Williams. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. Offense with an enviable spot to be in, 2nd inches. Handoff now, and it'll go. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
1st down. 1st and goal.
Working from the gun, Williams. This one's caught.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. But one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Here's 2nd and goal from the 6. Williams will look to throw. And this defense is holding up. Had somebody ready to knock it away, and that's going to force 3rd and goal.
Incomplete. Brings up 3rd and goal.
Now here's Williams. He's got it. And he's in for the Detroit touchdown. The Lions take the lead just before halftime. It's a Sam Laporta touchdown. Little tacks on the extra point. And the Lions break that tie and now lead by 7. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Fields this one at the 3. Good work so far. He's got room. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
The final throw before the break. And he's going to try to drop it in deep right. This final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. Well, I hope everybody was lightning quick, ready to grab a refill or a bite to eat because no halftime report this week. Everyone's set to get the third quarter underway. Return coming from the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25. Come the Lions. They've got the first series of the second half. They have played lights out on offense. Scored their first 2 times out, Bronk. A chance to go 3 for 3 and grow that lead here. On first down, they'll run. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
First down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5. The give to the fullback. Fighting for all he can, partner, but this play is not going to get past the line. It's going to be 3rd down.
Sometimes it's not about flash and sizzle, Kate. Sometimes it's about old school football. Give your fullback the ball, and he's going to go get you a couple yards.
So now here's 3rd and 5. Here's Williams. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Intended target there was Sam Laporta, and that leaves them with 4th and 5.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
On 4th down and 5, the offense staying out there. He'll throw it. Pass is brought in by Laporta. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. One of their best play calls of this game so far, Brock. 17 yards on 4th down. That gets them the first.
Lions, first down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Gibbs now from the gun. A lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, one defender failed while his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Williams set to pass. Setting up the running back screen. Makes the tackle. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield down inside the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Oh, he loses the football. And they say Packers football.
Yeah, this just can't happen on 1st down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is a premium on every down, every distance. But on first down, it is especially a killer.
Now here comes the Green Bay offense. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both.
So just like all touchdowns, all turnovers also reviewed, and they want to take another look at this one.
The previous play is under review.
All right, so we all know what we're looking for here, Brock. Where did an elbow, maybe a knee, something touch down? And as it does, is the ball loose at that point?
Yeah, throw in forearm, wrist, shin. There's no question the offensive guy's screaming something hit the ground, while the defense is hoping it didn't.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
So the review saves them a turnover. He was, in fact, already down when the ball came free. After a fortuitous recovery, this will be second down. On the give, here's Judkins. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
Offense is set, first and 10. Another give to Judkins. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So you can only get back to the line as the defense all over this one.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, hey, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this, it's over. Over.
The give here on second. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here. It's going to bring up third down. We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's Lions ball as they try to keep that lead and close out a win. This drive is in trouble. Got to figure out 3rd and 12. Here he goes, 3rd and long. That heater is going to fall to the turf.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that 4th down, it's down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure. Let the cover guys go shut it down.
Little knocks it through. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
It doesn't take a math major, Kate, to realize how important that field goal was. It's now a 2-score game really late. It puts them in the driver's seat to go and finish this thing with the win.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Returning it from the 4. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Green Bay offense about to get started once more. Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10.
Check right.
Rolling back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Man, those running lanes are closing up fast, aren't they? He's held to just a yard.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Ready.
Shotgun now for Love. Connects on the crosser. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes teams breaking the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. To the line and set. Here we go, 1st down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Option design here. Finds a nice lane there, and that's good for 6 yards.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Love out of the shotgun. Throwing the out route complete. And he's out of bounds just short of the 30. First and 10 from the 32.
That's another Packers first down.
Love now. They're setting up the screen. It's Reed. On the move into the red zone. And he has it all the way down to the 8. Offense in the hurry up here.
24 yards. And the Packers first down.
From the red zone now. Brings it in. That's a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers make it a 4-point game here in the fourth. And now for the point after, and crucially to bring things within a field goal. And he connects there, so now another kick from him, a field goal. We tie this game in the fourth.
17, Packers 14.
All is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. This is Allen to return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. The Detroit offense getting ready for its next drive. And this really looks like a whole different ball game after that touchdown, doesn't it? They really need to go on a drive here. Blown back, it's the handoff. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. After that play, we see some concern from their guys on the field. And now we know why. One of their best players was hurt on the play and is getting worked on. Out of the gun, here's Williams. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down. Looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to have this out near the 40, just a little bit short of it. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And the Lions have a first down. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
First down, Detroit.
On first down, it's Gibbs. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. The Packers take their first time out. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
Another Detroit Lions first down. A gain of 13 yards. First down, Lions.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10. Another one for Gibbs. And the big game followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of him on that run. Now timeout taken by Green Bay. That's it, second. And with another one gone, they're going to have just one remaining this game. Back to the line they come, second down. Williams from the gun. He finds space, middle of the field. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. Timeout taken by the Packers, their third and final one. And this could be an issue the rest of the way with no way to stop this clock.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with a running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
Third down run from Junkins. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. They get 6 and a first down as well.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Green Bay. Lions holding on to a field goal lead. All set to go now from the 35. Going to the ground again on first. And I don't think he got beyond the line there. Yep, no gain on the play. It's going to be second down.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Another one for Jenkins. He's unable to get away from that tackle. By the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. He will have the Lions first down, and they can start to celebrate now. This one's over.
Danger, Jim. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Back-to-back carries here. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal. And the whistles go off, so we've got a timeout. 9 seconds left in the game.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the game they did.
A touchdown would put this one to bed. A few shots at it here, starting with 1st and goal. Back to the well again. And he will score. And with almost no time left, that should clinch the win. So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts him up here, 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
They're signaling for a stoppage here, and yep, there's a player injured after that snap. Not what they wanted to see in week 1 as their medical staff heads out to check on him. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Starting from the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
All right, one more snap to play here. Here he goes, one final shot. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And their final effort is going to hit the ground incomplete. But no reason not to throw it long there, as this game is over. So the Lions get the win on the road. And this isn't just any 1-0 start for them. They pick up what could end up being a key